Hey guys, it's Maymay and my friend
Thomas.
I have drug him into the craft room again to teach me parachording again. And here's what we're going to do. Some of you know that my friend Gareth has got a store called G's Metal Embellishments, and it's really cool, the stuff he carries. This is one of the pieces. It's bronze, and it says trust, love, dream, hope all the way around it. This is the same piece, but it's silver, which is super cute. And he even has some of these guys, which I think would work for this, but these holes are a little too small for the cord I have, so you just need a thinner cord for that. But that's what we're thinking. Now here's the deal. If you saw Thomas's paracord tutorial, we're kind of going to do that, but with a silk cord instead of a paracord, because we want it to look a little fancier, more like ladies' jewelry. So here's what we did. We measured my wrist, and then we gave ourselves a foot of cord for every inch of wrist. Is that right, Thomas? Mm-hmm. So if I have an 8-inch wrist, I got 8 feet of cord. 8 inches equals 8 feet of cord, okay? Then we also cut this piece that is 14 inches so we can fold it in half. And it's going to basically be the foundation for our paracord. Am I right so far?
I guess.
He's not following along with me at this point. Okay, so I folded the cord in half so that I have the open ends here and the loop on this end, and the loop is what I'm working with. So I've got my looped end at the center point of my longest silk cord, and now I'm going to take my shorter silk cord and do the same thing with it, lining up the loose ends and the loop together, okay? Because this is what's going to give us the foundation to do this on. Now, this matters. Let me get this right, and I will let you know which way this has to go.
Other way.
Have to flip it over? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to take the writing of my circle and put it face down, and then pull my loops up through to make my slip knot. So I'm going to go ahead and pull all these cords through, and then when you get to this point, you want to make sure that your 7-inch or your 14-inch piece is lined up at the end, and mine is. So then you can just pretty this up the way it lays on your little loop. I love this bronze with that creamy silk cord. Isn't that pretty? And it looks good together. Alright, now, T-Man doesn't do this when he makes a paracord, but I'm taping this guy down. I'm going to tape him down to my work surface just because it will help me. I still did it wrong, didn't I? I got to flip it over. Mm-mm. This part's okay being up? Mm-hmm. Okay. Alright, I'm just checking. Because I've already done this once and I didn't do it right, so Thomas is making me redo it. Okay. So at this point, I take the left-hand side and move it over in kind of a 4 shaping. Is that right, Mr. T?
Right.
Mr. T! I never called you that one. That's a good one. Alright, where does this one go? Now, what do I do with the right one?
Over and then under. So you got to make sure it goes over this. Pull it through. Okay,
hold on. So I got my 4. Then the right cord has to lay over that 4. Okay, so it's over that bottom piece. Then I go under these 2 pieces, right?
And then through the loop.
Through the loop. Now listen, Thomas did a great job explaining how to do this on his video, so if you're interested, just go check out his video. You know what else I'm going to do to you? I think I'm going to tape this down. What do you think? Okay. Just kind of loosely?
Well, you can't tape it down because you got to go under it every time.
You don't think I can slide under it? No. Alright, so you may have to help me with that. You might need a helper. Oh, this is going to be pretty, isn't it? Alright, so I just keep doing the same thing, but this time I start from the knotted side, right?
Right.
Alright, so now I make my 4 on the knotted side. Make sure this piece is over the 4. Okay?
I don't quite look like a 4 right there.
No, it doesn't. It kind of looks like a P. Then it goes under the 2 and then up through the 4, or the P, as it is in my case. Then pull this together. Somebody told me this was like macrame.
I don't know what that is.
That's something from like the 70s that was really, really popular with knotted ropes, but I think it's coming back. I think it's making a debut. Maybe not a debut, maybe a return.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, so under, over with this one, correct?
Over 4P, whatever.
The 4 or the P. Underneath the 2, and up through the 4 on this side. And then I just pull it.
But you want to make sure this is kind of, you want to make sure that's tight too, though, whenever you pull it.
This is going to be beautiful. The shine on that is so pretty. Now, because I have no knot here, but I have a knot there, I want to go to this side first. Correct me if I say something wrong.
That's right.
Okay, and then over, under, up. Did I get it right?
Mm-hmm.
And keep that smooth and snug at the bottom. Okay, then we do it again. Opposite side, over, with this guy over that. Then I want to go under the 2 and up through the loop. Hold this snug. And I just keep doing that. So I'm going to go like this. Like this. See, now I'm getting to where I don't have to go quite so all, you know, all out. You can just kind of hold it kind of close. Alright, so I'm going to keep doing that all the way down till I get to the end of these 2 pieces. So while I'm doing this, I want to let you guys know about something. My friend Gareth is over on G's Creations is having a 1,000 subscriber giveaway. He is really close to 1,000 subscribers, so he's going to do a giveaway from his store, his Facebook store, and he's going to be giving away 100 items to one person. 100 items to one person. That's a lot. And so, if you are interested in that, I'm going to put a link below. He did a video about it, and you guys go check out his video and get involved in that giveaway so you can win 100 items. I think that's a pretty cool prize. And he has all kinds of stuff that you can choose from. And he'll also have a link to his store, which I will too. I'll put a link to his store below too. Okay, so I've taped this end down because I'm getting to the loose part. And I'm still doing the same thing. This is my number 4. This piece goes over, and then it goes under both of those pieces and through that loop on that side. And we'll make my 4 over here again. And send this piece over that string, under the 2, and out the other. And for me, this works better because I don't have a lot of free, you know, free fingers. I'm having to do this with just my own hand, and it's not, and it doesn't, and I can't hold that down as good. But since I taped it, it seems to be doing fine. This silk cord makes this so pretty. Okay, so I've run this all the way to the end except for that little bitty bit, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the same thing I've been doing, making the 4, bringing this over the top. I'm going to bring it through here, and what I'm going to do is as I get close to those 2 little pieces, I'm just going to open that little knot up and sit them inside of there for my final knot. Okay, so that gets me right to the edge. So now I'm going to undo this, and I'm going to trim this away almost exactly at it, just right close, just like that. Get that nice and cleaned up. So I have run from all the way here, all the way down those 2 pieces. I've done the knot all the way down. Now you probably can't see it, but I have a little bit of the fray sticking out, and I'm going to take my lighter, just like we did with the paracord bracelet, and singe that a tiny bit just to lock that into place. Now that'll keep it nice and closed. I'm not going to touch it because it's going to be hot. Now that this is completed, we have a bracelet, and I'll show you what I mean. I'm going to take this little guy and wrap it up, and I'm going to use these loose pieces, stick one through the loop, and the other one I'm going to leave out. And I'm not going to put this on my wrist because you'll have to have somebody help you put this on. You're not going to be able to put this on by yourself. Okay, so I've tied the little knot around those, and now I'm just going to tie a bow. And that's going to be the closure for my bracelet. And I think that is super cute. I remember when Thomas was making his paracord bracelet, I kept thinking, how could we make this very feminine? And I think this is cute. So can you imagine that on your wrist? Now I'm going to trim these shorter, but you trim them as short as you want. I'm going to trim them about like this. And the reason for that is I'm going to have somebody tie that on me, so they got to have plenty of room to get a bow, you know, like it needs to be. But you know what'd be cute is if you put beads on the end of these. Now I'm going to singe the ends of those so that they don't unravel on me. Get this little guy, and that seals them up nice. And if you had some of those like bead caps for the ends of string, that would look cool too. So there you go, that's our bracelet. Isn't that adorable? And the silk is so pretty. Let me show you. The silk turns out really, really nice. Are you impressed? Did I do good? You think so?
Yeah, it's good.
Is this what you were thinking I was thinking about when I was trying to explain it to you?
Kinda, somewhat.
I really like the silk cord. I think that looks really pretty, don't you?
Yeah.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to check the links below for Gareth's channel so you can go check out his giveaway and be sure to get in on that. 100 items would be awesome. And if you just want to make some of these beautiful bracelets, pick up some of these little circle pieces. Like I said, he's got the silver ones too. Can you imagine that with black paracord? That'd be gorgeous. Alright guys, have a great one. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.